world, no? Financial lenders, they're no longer borrowers. Then, this cheap manufacturing went to South Korea. I remember, I was in my early 20s and I was already an entrepreneur. Mga rubber shoes, tandaan ko, galing Korea lahat yan, South Korea. And binibili yan kasi mura eh. Kasi mga 2,000.
Mas mura pa yung imported
Oh, mas
kaysa
mura.
sa local.
So sabi ko, wow. But Korea only took 6 years. Ngayon, all this junk is being made in China. And of course, it has its problems. But people keep buying it because people are lured because of its cheap pricing. But you see, eventually China is going to change, and they're already changing as we speak. It's taking them now close to 11 years for some reason. But I guess maybe with 1.1 billion people, with a land area so big in mass, diba? They're now slowly changing, or actually quickly changing soon. It'll probably go to Vietnam, so the way it's going. Doon na magiging cheap products and nothing. But watch, when they brand, they become a global product. But when these countries brand, they begin to also respect intellectual property. Hindi, di ba? Ganun nangyayari yan. When you begin to respect branding,
you become protective
yes,
of the brands that
protective. And you understand, it's not just imported brands, but local brands. You start to have pride in your manufacturing output.
Oh, tsaka hindi lang sa branding, hindi lang sabihin doon sa trademarks, no. Include natin yung mga artists or composers,
Naku, ang dami natin
writers.
magagaling na Pilipino.
Oo, na maraming,
may talent tayo eh.
Yes, but it takes time for the creative process. While everyone else is behind the desk working on something sila, they're composing a song, it takes them a month more, I don't know, years to produce a song, di ba? The time lost for them, na instead of them making money, they're into their craft, hindi nagiging profitable for them na to go and pursue their talents, their creative processes kasi wala namang kita. At the onset talaga sinasabi kapag walang kita para sa isang musikero, sa isang manunulat, 'di ba? Pero what more ngayon in the age of piracy na ang daling kopyahin yung gawa mo, tapos i-plagiarize, 'di ba? Sabihin na iba ang nag-create nito at nang ganyan. So, mamamatay talaga yung creative industries eh. But, I mean, why go into business? Why make it profitable for me to make a movie, 'di ba? Or make a cartoon or make a song? Kung kokopyahin lang naman, tapos hindi rin ako kikita dun sa ginawa ko na yon. Eh, lahat ng mga kabatch ko, nag-oopisina. Ako, ito ang talento ko, dito ko sana to pwede pagkakitaan. I can be a big name. I can be a big singer or a big...
John Desake, yan ang reklamo niya.
Ayan,
Remember
oo.
on your show here?
Yes, it takes time for them to produce these things that we enjoy and kill just for buying a pirated version or not, not going to the movie premiere, mga ganyan. Yung kumbaga talagang shortcut pag nanakaw po talaga. So, yun yung pinoprotektahan, yun yung public policy natin na protektahan yung mga Filipino na creative scientists, may gumagawa ng gamot, 'di ba? Inventions, mga technology, ayan. So kailangan natin protektahan sila and make it profitable for them kasi kailangan din naman nilang kumain, 'di ba? And by sponsoring or by yung pagtangkilik sa mga pirated o counterfeit na 'yan and pagdadahilan mura and accessible, it affects those creators, the Filipino creators negatively.
I believe, attorney, that the bigger problem, the root of the problem, I think also is the basic Filipino. We have lost all our morals and our values thanks to the church or maybe the academic institutions, whoever is to blame. That what's happened is our aspirations are totally misguided. We aspire for things that we cannot afford and cannot have or should not have. So we create a society of fake and counterfeit products to drape ourselves with illusions of grandeur and non-realities. Ganon na nangyayari, aspirations natin nawawala because to make piracy work, for these pirates, to change the behavior. Alam mo, I call these people selling fake and counterfeit products terrorists, economic terrorists. But you see, it takes two to tango The buyer is there. Tayo yung buyer, namimili tayo, hindi tayo nahihiya We crowd over, nag-aagawan pa, bumibili ng produkto na fake, counterfeit, smuggled. Hindi, dapat yan, we should be promoting Filipino first, Filipino products. Hindi, there's no pride. So I guess our morality, our values, we are also at fault when it comes to this.
Of course, may i-raise din na ako na issue dyan. And I come from the Ateneo Human Rights Center. Pag nakakapanood po ako nung bata pa ako, uso na yan yung mga nire-raid, tapos yung hinahabol, di ba? So nakikita natin may show of ma-enforce yung kapulisan natin sa mga nagtitinda ng mga pirated goods. Ang issue dyan, human rights naman, di ba? Parang sobra ba yung pag-i-implement? Bakit namumuhunan lang? Di ba? Parang, tas i-confiscate mo lahat ng goods nila. Wala na sila na sinasabi nila, utang lang din yon, it's on loan. Na kapag, if you take that away from them by confiscating it simply because they're fakes or pirated, you take away yung hanap buhay nila. Yun
But what's
yung
illegal
issue.
remains illegal.
O kumbaga, parang drugs.
Oh.
Diba? Kahit na inutang mo lang yan, tapos kinonfiscate
Tapos
sa'yo ng
sasabihin mo,
police.
it's like that mother of that Ivler. I mean, ang anak niya murdered somebody. Well, perceptions.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
O, yan.
allegedly. Kasi I'm not sure I follow that case. Pero the mother is there, sasabihin niya, hindi, kawawa naman anak ko. Anong kawawa? Mas kawawa yung pinatay niya. Di ba? So, there has to be a specific discipline. In the Philippines, I guess kulang tayo in what you call, everybody wants to be redeemed in this country, but there is no retribution. Nobody wants to pay for the crime, but they all want to be redeemed. It's like going to church on Sunday, paglabas mo, nagmumura ka na sa parking lot pa lang. I mean,
Saan ang
gee.
justice doon? Diba?
Yeah,
So,
well, there you are. So human rights,
we want
it goes
justice.
both ways as well, di ba? I realize you're a very strong advocate of human rights coming from the Ateneo. Ateneo din naman ako.
Oo nga.
Di ba? So, ganun din naman yun eh. We
Due
have to
process.
respect.
Kumbaga, due process. Kumbaga, hindi natin pwedeng pagtakpan yung kung ano yung illegal
Mm.
sa batas natin. Hindi porke naaawa tayo, sabihin natin, kawawa naman, addict eh.
Tama yun.
Illegal yung
No one's
contraband.
above the law.
Yan.
Tama
So,
yan. Or there is no law. Parang ganun. I remember Fred Lim, Mayor Lim.
saying that. So, yun. So, we laud, of course, the efforts of the Philippine Intellectual Property Office, no? Syempre, sa pag-head ng National Committee on IP Rights and this interagency effort wherein in-involve natin yung mayors, lahat ng LGUs to cancel business permits of these people.
Oh, sana lang man, ano, local government
Sana
will take a role.
i-implement.
If they only,
Implement.
if maybe there's an ignorance to local government leaders, mayors, vice mayors, even governors, because no one seems to take the cudgels. And if you go to Congress, napaka-busy nila. Well, they're busy impeaching Merceditas Gutierrez, but maybe after that they can find the time to legislate, to give more muscle and more teeth into counterfeits, fake branded products that are in the market.
Oh, kasi like,
To respect business, di ba?
kasi ang kapulisan natin, ang NBI, di ba, ang PNP, they're already busy with the peace and order situation.
That's
so,
right.
iba pong expertise yung pag-determine na, actually, mahirap na i-determine yung original sa fake ngayon kasi kopyang-kopya na inside out eh.
Ang galing pa.
So, special expertise na yon. And to unduly burden our police force na kailangan marunong ka mag-spot ng fake sa hindi, parang it might
Hindi.
be too
Pag pumunta
much
ka
for
ng
us.
Green Hills,
Alam mo lahat
ng
yun.
fake. Wala
Alam
kang
mo lahat
mabibiling
yun.
original dyan kasi pagdating sa presyo, halata mo kaagad eh.
Another effort of the Philippine Intellectual Property Office is to make brands, Filipino brands, go
Yan.
global. So, i-promote natin yan. Filipino brands going global through trademark registration. Alam niyo yung sinasabi nga ni Mr. Harry Tamboat ko kanina, yung mga brands po natin, mga tatak ng mga produkto natin, serbisyo, and even our business establishments, hindi po atin yan until we are registered or may titulo tayo from the IP office. Ngayon, per country basis po yan. So, if you decide to go international, you go to Hong Kong, start ka magbenta doon, 'di ba? Ang
Ano,
sistema po
i-rehistro
dyan,
ka doon?
Magre-rehistro ka ulit doon sa Hong Kong. Separate
Gastos
kasi
na naman.
territorial, oo. So, may cost-effective measure na pinupropose ang Intellectual Property Office at ito yung Madrid system of trademark registration. And in fact, this coming Wednesday and Thursday, there will be a workshop on that together with the World Intellectual Property Organization officials to, kumbaga, make people learn more about this
You
trademark
mean,
registration.
if I register now with intellectual property, our super brand clients, they can be registered world over na?
Yeah, up to 85 countries. So, sa lahat
Yeah, that's still better than
Yes,
you probably only want to do 1, 2, 3, or 4 countries and you're okay.
If you want to do just one other country, dalawang
Pwede
countries
rin.
lang, it will be, I think it will be more cost-effective. The term is cost-effective if you go through
85
that.
countries.
And, kasi effective ang Madrid Protocol if you register at least 3 or 4 countries. Kasi kung dalawa lang, it's too expensive for you. Mabuti pang kumuha ka lang ng abogado doon.
Di lahat na lang, 85 countries
If you're
na
going
lang.
to do business there.
Ba't kailangan pa ba ng
globally.
abogado para rehistro for global
Hindi,
registration?
kung halimbawa country to country, per country basis, hindi ka magma-Madrid. Hindi ka hindi mo gagamitin yung Madrid system, country to country. So, kung ba magre-rehistro ako sa United States, kukuha ako ng abogado doon para i-facilitate. Depende naman eh. Actually, I can file for registration, pero kung may nag-oppose, so kailangan mo na ng abogado doon. So, advisable na ang cost-effective measure, kasi may, it's a little more expensive.
That's the
Madrid system.
The Madrid system.
Oo, the
Do we
Madrid
have
system.
that already in the country? Pwede na ba yan?
Not
We can
yet.
maybe...
So, we're putting
wala
that in
pa?
place. Not yet. We're putting
Dapat
that in
ipasok
place.
na. Intellectual property is bringing it in.
Yes, the
How come we
IP
don't have it?
office,
The
the IP
IP. How come the
office.
IP office doesn't have it? Sayang naman, ano?
Basta, it's coming.
Magandang idea yan,
No,
ha?
but let's just say na it's going to be put in place.
Wow, let's look
Okay?
forward to that. No,
Yeah,
that's
it's
good
going
for
to be put in
our
place. So,
clients.
importante po yan. And of course, ang iba pang efforts ng Intellectual Property Office katulad ng pagsisik ng police power sa ating congressmen, ating kongreso, no? Kasi it can only be done by law. Kasi ang charter ng
Naku,
Intellectual
balik na naman sa legislation.
Yes, oo.
Mukhang tatagal dito kay Gutierrez. Hindi, sa bagay, they have the numbers, so sa Senado na lang yan.
Hindi kasi kumbaga ang charter ng IP office is a Republic Act 8293, the Intellectual Property Code. Wala doon nakasaad doon sa batas, yun na power namin yun, na police power, yung pag-enforce ng intellectual property, di ba? So kailangan i-amend para idagdag yun. Syempre yung policy ngayon ng IP office, nangangailangan na kasi overburden na yung mga kapulisan natin with the peace and order situation. Kumbaga, hindi lang naman itong binabantayan nila, marami pang iba.
Maganda show mo, attorney, kasi nakakatulong ka sa mga viewers na nanonood. Kasi marami mga entrepreneurs nga dyan. Mas lalo sa probinsya, not necessarily Metro Manila, sa mga syudad, who come up with innovative products, new ideas that are local, especially those that are all homegrown. Ang galing that you can actually protect them, but kailangan matuto na sila magrehistro, no? But this is good because this is really what you call inventing, innovating, and creating true Filipino. That's good for the country, nation building yan. I'm glad that you have a show regularly about this that teach the entrepreneurs. I hope the viewers will learn, and if you don't understand it, I guess they can log on, ano?
Yeah, go to our website. It's www.ipophil.gov.ph or tumawag po kayo dito sa studio. Ayan, for your any questions and comments.
O magbasa lang about intellectual property anywhere.
Google nyo na lang.
Anywhere around the world about
property.
intellectual property para maintindihan. Then, local, go. Do
Sabi
local.
nga ni Attorney Rick Blancaflor, no, yung Director General ng IPO, produce local, go global.
Yeah,
Ayan, kaya po namin ipinupush itong Madrid system for trademark
Think global.
registration. Kasi yung Filipino brands, we're really global.
We had a show here in GNN
San
that was
Miguel,
that.
di ba? Kenneth Coban po, we're world class eh. So,
Yes, we are.
And our move is to protect those brands going global. We don't want them getting copied, getting pirated, di ba? To be on the receiving end na nag-i-incur ka na ng losses dahil kinokopya ka abroad. We don't want that for our Filipino brands, definitely. Thank you, Mr. Harry Tambuaco, for
thank you very
joining me
much.
this evening on
Thank you.
Intellectual Property to discuss Piracy Watch. And also, would like to thank the Philippine Intellectual Property Office, the World IP Organization, and David Salon for bringing this show every week right here on GNN. Join me again next Friday for another edition of Intellectual Property.
Everything we listen to, everything we watch, everything we read, everything we wear. Behind all our favorite things, there is an author, an artist, an inventor. Genuine, real, original. Pushing the limits of imagination and innovation for our comfort, our enjoyment. Making life interesting. Enjoy their efforts, respect them. They help shape our world.